For me, it was it started with all these experiences that didn't fit well into the Western medical model, and having experiences with patients, such as a patient having a dream about something in my life that there's no way they could have known. And I'm like, how in the world did this patient know that? And I never told the patient that something like this happened, but they had a dream. So it's really fascinating. And my having dreams about the life of my patients. And there's a case that I described in my book about one patient that I was in on a Kabbalah trip at the time in the Ukraine. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night having what must have been a midnight panic attack. Patients had described this before, the midnight panic attack, like waking up in a start, and I'd never experienced that. And I woke up and I'm like, something is really wrong. And I felt compelled to check my email. And literally 1 minute prior to my having woken up, a patient of mine had emailed me that he was feeling suicidal. And the fact that I was able to call my patient in real time and to be able to metaphorically and literally talk him off the ledge was so meaningful to myself and to my patient, because how in the world did I get this communication that something was really off 7 time zones and 5,000 miles away? So this is what I'm talking about when I talk about the world didn't quite operate in exclusively in the way that Western medicine and our traditional models of the mind and of the world, the way that I was taught, that there's something greater, like perhaps our minds are a little bit more permeable, perhaps we're more connected with each other than we thought, which actually goes back to this definition of the soul. Part of the definition of the soul is our interconnectedness. And it's these experiences that for me solidified our interconnectedness, that people know what's happening in my life through their dreams and vice versa. And I can be woken up with a start. And so these are the kinds of things I became very interested in. And over time had accumulated enough stories that I was like, you know what? I think it's time to write a book about this.